Um, I don't know, man.
Setup. Major setup.
Please. I want to be on the safe side. Thank you very much. Yes, and I'm saying that with my full chest.
To be honest, I can't say for sure. I don't know the metrics they're going to use to judge.
I would be hoping. I think this year is the year, potentially. I think Rema could come back, could get back home with, a Grammy this year. Ara had a great year as well. So, hopefully, Rema, let's see.
Yeah. So for the Grammys, big shout out to the Grammys, man. This is a big one for Africa and for Afrobeats. Or let me not use the word Afrobeats, let me just say African music. To be very honest with you, in the category that all Nigerians are being nominated, I think anybody can win it, If I have a preference, it will be Davido, right? Because he seems to be, in some regard, one of the most iconic who hasn't got that global recognition that I think he deserves as well. That's for me. And to be featured with Chris Brown, I mean, it's a back-to-back thing. Chris Brown and David, they should get a Grammy together, and that will make the news. On the flip side, I would love to see Thames, because that's a non-African category, and she's up against some big guns. There's After Hours, I think there's Ruined, and some other very big R&B songs in there. But for her to be nominated in that R&B category, non-African category, right? That will be a huge statement from a Nigerian singer if she gets a Grammy alongside, those iconic greats, So yeah. She'll be the first Nigerian, I think, to win it as a solo act in a non-African category. Big. I'm rooting for Thames, 100. And she can do it.
Well, that's a big list of amazing Nigerian artists, but I'm here today and I'm all for some girl power, so I'll say Thames and Yemi Alade. Yes. And Thames, because she's nominated in the category, like what Mannie said, she's nominated for Best R&B Song. And I feel like if she wins that award, it would be such a big deal. She's so talented. She is doing her thing. I think she said when she started, she was rejected by a lot of producers because they didn't understand her sound. And to be recognized in that category after getting all that backlash and people not believing in her sound and now being nominated in that, I feel like it'll be amazing if she wins. So I'm rooting for Thames. Come on, girl.
If I'm to just speak based on my own personal desire, who I'd like to see take the Grammy Award, I feel like throughout last year, the person I really, really appreciated the most in terms of whose musical output did I appreciate the most? It just has to be Rema, to be honest. I feel that the He Is album is a starting point or restarting of the Afrobeats genre or the music that we make in Nigeria. I feel like everything that's happened before then, is different to what happened after then. I think like that album to me is a turning point in this industry. He Is by Rema is the gold standard at this point for me. When it comes to a body of work by a Nigerian artist, I just can't get over how sonically pleasing that album was. I mean, the bangers like Villain or Zeba that did a madness to the clubs. He Is the titular track. Yayo, honestly, if for any reason at all, the fact that I love it so much, I really want Rema to bring it home with that particular album, He Is. And of course, I'm quite partial to Thames as well, because Burning is one of my favorite songs. Not just my favorite song that was released last year, my favorite Nigerian, no. There's no category. Burning by Thames is one of my favorite songs of all time. Beautiful song. And I like the fact that it's nominated in a category of its own. It's not in any specific category that's specific to Nigerians alone. She's nominated, in a proper